Hello and welcome to what can only be described as probably a very temporary arcade challenge. Yes, so this week we might be doing FireTrap. Alternatively, we might not be. It was my selection because I had a request for it. I can't remember who it was, sorry about that. It was someone who watches the channel. I will put your name down below though, on the screen probably. And it's FireTrap by Data East. Now, he wanted me to play the Commodore 64 game. It doesn't really sort of fit into anything I do on the channel. So I reached a compromise. I said, look, I'll select the arcade one. So the issue being with it is it is a dual stick controlled game. I'm sure the Commodore 64, Amiga and ZX Spectrum ones released by Electric Dreams aren't that. But the Data East original is. So you have to do a little bit of tweaking with the settings on MAME to get it to work properly. Basically, you have to put both controls on one controller, and even then it's pretty woolly to control. So this might not be up for, well, this will go up, but I don't know if anyone else will be doing this particular challenge this week. I might select another game. I'm going to see what a couple of other people think, and then you might find out that this isn't actually a challenge at all. This might be a bonus episode. So yeah, what else to say about this though? Basically you're controlling this sort of Dennis Waterman lookalike here, and trust me, when he falls off and dies at the end of the when you get killed, he really looks like Dennis Waterman, like a lot. And it's funny because he shoots water, so it's Dennis Waterman. Yeah, firefighter. Yeah, you're climbing up the outside of this building, putting out fires, getting young ladies, dogs and businessmen, and throwing them off with a parachute on their backs so they don't die. Probably wouldn't have got released post 9/11 if I'm being honest, this. Yeah. There's numerous power-ups. You can get like a jetpack to take you up. It's extremely difficult. I think even if you had a sort of a better control system than the sort of hackneyed one I've put together, or the dodgy one I've put together rather, I keep using the word hackneyed wrong, yes, I think you'd I don't know, I think it's still tough because there's basically fire comes up from underneath you, there's these bits of paper that come up, there's fire all around you. It's a right pain in the bum. So I think it's probably time to talk about our genital facts of the week. And I've gone for, it's called FireTrap, and that's a rather unfortunate and rude term for a lady with, let's say, red pubic hair, her undercarriage area. So I thought, well, let's continue how unfortunate that is and rub it in even further, so to speak. Ooh, misses. I've got a few facts about ginger people here that you might want to listen in your ear hole. Apparently ginger people tend to have more sex. So rather than what you'd suspect is what obviously we're told as kids, that, you know, ginger people are less attractive for whatever reason. But actually, you know, well, I guess it depends on your taste, doesn't it? Yeah, they tend to get more sex than people with blonde or brown hair, and they're better at it as well, apparently. They are more sensitive in certain areas, which is why you might hear like a ginger person being more cold or more hot than somebody else. It's because their skin's more sensitive in certain areas. So that even extends to sexual intercourse. This is according to the University of Hamburg, who did research on it. Look at this Dennis Waterman face. Look at that, as the first critic goes. There are 16 levels in this game, by the way. I don't do one of them. Spoilers. But this is apparently the ginger sexy gene is down to a gene called MC1R, which only ginger people have. So there you go. You want to have sex with ginger people is what they and I am saying. If you want to know the top 10 most sexually attractive ginger people according to the Yahoo People poll from November 2022, so fairly recent, it's quite surprising. I'm not gonna lie. Number 10 was Ed Sheeran. Like, you know, I'm not that way inclined, but Ed Sheeran looks like a Minecraft character. He's got a really square head. Are you sure? I mean, yeah, I guess if you're into his music, maybe you'll be more into him. I don't know. Number 9 was Karen Gillan. Robbed. Surely she should be near the top. 8 was Ewan McGregor. Old Obi-Wan. 7, Amy Adams. Can't argue with that. 6, Ginger Spice. Can argue with that. Beauty is obviously in the eye of the beholder. But you know, she's not even the best looking Spice Girl. Lindsay Lohan at number 5. I'm presuming sort of before and then after her issues, which went on for about 15 years. She's a bit crack addicty, wasn't she? Yeah. 4 is Prince Harry. I presume they didn't do this with readers of the Daily Mail or Daily Express. Yeah. And then there's Stacey Dooley at number 3. To be honest, I don't know who Stacey Dooley is. I'm sure I should. 2, Emma Stone. Fair enough. Very attractive young lady. And 1, Isla Fisher. Fair enough again. Who didn't watch Home Away just for her? So, yeah, that's your most attractive ginger people. Slightly controversial in some takes, with Karen Gillan being just a place above Ed Sheeran and significantly lower than Prince Harry. Where's Damian Lewis as a fella? Like, Damian Lewis as a fella. Handsome dude. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll be back later in the week with the actual proper challenge, I'm thinking. If not, then they've actually conceded. We've done this. Can you believe that? I don't. Like, subscribe, and K, thanks, bye.